Sorry, Zoomers, I was muted.
I don't know.
And I dropped my,
Joyce is gonna go to the party on Saturday.
okay.
Artery.
Probably.
Yeah, she's paid and, I'm gonna Dave and I are gonna pick her up and so I'm kind of concerned about the driveway to John's and we'll drive her down and then I'll have Dave go park somewhere else. But we might have to jockey some cars to get her in and out easily, just
Not a problem.
Okay.
We'll make it work.
Yeah,
make it work.
Bring on the public.
if I remember at the parking, it's not.
Her house.
My house. Let's make it work.
Tracy,
No, well,
there's parking at, so Jim's in Hawaii, so we can park in Jim's driveway.
okay,
Yes.
There is some parking in John's driveway, and then there's parking across the street from Jim and John's is that detached garage.
yep,
That actually has a lot of parking right there too.
okay,
Just for everyone, but I bet you, Jim's would be a good place to
yeah,
take Joyce, cause it's just a short walk through the gate rather than getting stuck down in John's.
I'm thinking I'll drop her off at John's. We'll figure
we'll
it
figure
out.
it out.
And
Yeah.
She can't walk
Okay.
very far at all, so
Okay,
Oh, okay.
that'd be a straight shot in.
okay,
Well, I'll get there at 5, so we'll get there early.
Okay, perfect, because John's gonna park his vehicles off-site, so that'll give, and he usually parks, right in front, so that'll open up that whole space.
Perfect. Thank you.
Is Lori gonna be there tomorrow? Do you know?
He said she was gonna be there.
Lori Westover?
Yeah.
No, she's not gonna be able to make it.
So I have money for the club for our tickets, my tickets.
Okay, so you can bring it tomorrow night. I'll collect.
Okay, perfect.
Lori's alarm didn't go off this morning, so she's not gonna be at the meeting. But if anyone wants to pay tomorrow night at the event, I'll happily collect any cash or checks, no worries.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
all right, and we'll probably get back to that when I call for your report, so. Let's go here, last announcement, what do I got here? Going the glasses on, so, got an invite from the American Legion for our any club members that want to go this, on the 14th to Creekside. They're doing a event for the Army Navy game. So.
Go Army. Jim will be there.
Yeah, so
Navy.
they just have to extend the invite to all of our club members, so.
Sorry, you're the new guy. Army.
Football game. Historical Army Navy football game. Yeah. And actually both teams are doing really well this year, so it should be a good game. All right, that's it. So let's do some reports. Lori is not here.
She's actually trying to get on Zoom. Lori is, I texted her.
Okay,
So she might join in a minute.
okay. We'll go to Gary's not here. Brian,
I got a dinner Tuesday, so.
Got what?
Just had dinner that I'm gonna go to.
Yep.
Other than that.
Yep. Eileen,
Yes, so, I think, we have the Friday after Christmas reserved at the Buzz Inn.
Okay.
If we want to do our impromptu Buzz Inn Scooby-Doo. I couldn't reserve it for at the Friday after the 1st because our calendar doesn't go out that far.
Mhm.
So we'll circle back around a little bit later in the month and make sure
Okay.
that that's reserved.
Thank you.
Of course, my pleasure.
For Rotary people, what's the Scooby-Doo event?
It's so
That's
like,
the
if
new
we
day.
don't have an official
Can we
meeting
bake in
here,
it?
a lot of times everybody meets up at the Buzz Inn.
Oh, that was my first meeting.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
I thought these were all gonna go.
I was the only one there last Friday, so. Just let you know, I was by myself, I ate breakfast by myself, it felt really, really special. And there was no one in the little room.
Sometimes.
Oh, well, that's
I
what they
know.
told me, and so I was like, well, can you fit us in? Cause
So they sat me in the bar, and you know how big the bar is, I'm just sitting there like,
Sometimes,
Oh, it's
sometimes
sorry.
leadership is lonely, brother.
yep. I had a great breakfast and I had some great conversations with myself, so it's,
There you go.
yeah.
We sent a card out to Christine, who got it, and I'd like to know how I can send one card a week ahead of time and another card 2 days prior, and they both get there the same day. Because I don't get there. Oh, oh, okay, well, there we go. Thank you so much, because I'm beginning to have doubts about the post office.
Well,
We, have two new, births, baby births, births. Jim Steinrich's kiddos had a baby, and then Chris
Chris Martin.
Martin had a baby, so we're gonna be sending something out to both of those families. I will, yes, sir.
I had one on Wednesday,
Oh,
our seventh grade.
Oh, wow. So we're gonna send something out to them this next week. I'll get to it and make sure it gets done. Other than that, if you know of anybody who needs like cheering up, a get well card, whatever, please reach out to me and I will make sure that that gets taken care of. Promptly. Thank you.
Hey, Eileen,
Yes, ma'am.
I wonder if it would be an idea to send a hello card to the members that aren't as active as they used to be.
Yeah. Good idea.
Because I was going through the list of RSVPs for the party on Saturday, and there's quite a few members on there that we haven't heard from that just aren't as active, that I bet a note in the mail would be amazing.
Sure, do you have that list? Can you ping that to me?
Yeah, of course.
That would be fabulous, yes, and I will make sure that gets taken care of. I will need to buy more cards.
Great idea, great idea.
Thank you.
Good.
That's it, that's all I got.
All right, Rochelle, keep talking. It's you're up.
Okay, murder's on my mind. It's all about murder here. We are ready. Raquel and I did a walkthrough with John Spencer, who he's hosting our party on Saturday. He has the perfect home for our event. It starts at 5 o'clock. We have professional actors coming in that are going to host the murder mystery and then help us solve the crime. Ruth, the best caterer in Lake Stevens, is doing a delicious salmon dinner, thanks to Bob Howe, who has donated all of the salmon. So super excited about that. I went over to Sherwood to pick up a couple cases of extra wine that turned out to be several million cases of extra wine. So we are set with red, white, and then we also have some of Steve's wine in the mix that we'll be serving. If you'd like something else other than red, white, or Steve's, then feel free to bring your ingredients for your special cocktail. John does have, a full bar area with glasses and things. And I'll have some ice on hand. I also am going to go to the shed, so we'll have waters, cold waters for everyone. There's a few beers, one Shiner Bock from some crazy chili guy in Texas left over from the chili bowl that that'll be at the party too. But the guy who owns that beer won't be there, so it's free game. And I'm really looking forward to it. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Wear your ugly sweater. If you want to participate, bring a white elephant gift, $25 or less. So I've got 34 people registered and confirmed right now, which is fabulous. But we still always have room for more. So if anyone else still wants to register, just please do it right away. So Ruth is planning on 40 meals, but I'd love to have your information just so we have everything ready.
All right.
The end.
Thank you. It'll be Friday night or Saturday night's gonna be fun, so look forward to it.
Super fun with murder.
Yeah. Foundation.
I'll be ready next year.
All right. Chris is not here for international membership. Kyle, we're going. You're gonna have lots of time, Fran. Hopefully. Kristen's or Lance is not here for vocational. Kendra, anything on programs? She was there earlier.
He's here though.
Lori, back to the treasurer's report.
She's here in spirit.
This is old trick in school. You just put your name up there, get credit for being there, but you're actually not.
All good.
Oh, there we go. I think I got my microphone to work.
Yeah.
So your treasurer's a total flake, but I have not left the country with the proceeds. So everything's looking really good. We probably have about $50,000 now in the foundation account. So get ready to spend.
Nice.
Scholarships and community events. It'll be wonderful.
Thank you. All right, and Kendra's not back on there yet, so Rand, anything on?
Yeah, we canceled our public image committee meeting last week because nobody was here except for me and James.
Okay.
So we'll get back to us here. You didn't show up. Next month.
Stuck your foot out for that one.
Okay, all right, James.
We need to defer to Rand for departure, or she just?
We got, we got time, but
I've
we
got 30
got,
minutes.
we gotta hurry, so. And, no raffles.
Right.
So just happy bucks real quick and,
So next week's program is Marty Peace from the IPA. She's gonna give us a little update. In weeks, we're gonna have a classification talk from one of our new members.
Oh, yay.
Looking forward to that. All right, let's see. Everybody happy today? Yeah. Good. All right, Mr. President, how happy are you?
I am super happy. It's Friday. I have a grandbaby on the way.
Yes, I remember that.
Sounds like it's gonna be pushed up. She's getting big, so they're gonna, and I'll talk to you about a question about. They're gonna induce her, but she's on a waiting list.
Sure.
So I just need to know how that process works.
It's, you know, it's just short staffing.
And it's a specific day, so I'm like, so what, it's like they have like a 15-minute window that just tell you gotta get there and,
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, so-
Call people, we're like, okay, you can come now. Oh, no, you can't come now. You need to wait till tomorrow.
okay, so.
Short staffing.
Yeah.
So on the 14th, on a Saturday, she's kind of got a on-call induction date.
Yeah, I mean, you want them to be staffed. You want us to be, you want us to be
Yeah.
there.
Okay. I just, my wife said, you have to find Amy and ask her all these questions, because I'm like.
It's bizarre.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, well,
Huh.
but we're
So-
happy.
We're saying that Dr. Temple and students ought to be going to nursing school when they come out of high school.
Yes, they should.
Yeah.
Yes, we're working on it.
Years ago, I tried to get my daughters interested, but they weren't. All right, folks online, let's start with Rochelle. What do you have?
Super happy this morning. We're doing happy bucks, right?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Oh yeah, nope, super happy about murder. See everyone on Saturday.
Should we be worried about Rochelle?
Yes.
I'm an
Lori.
ex-cop's wife. I know all the tricks.
It's not Brian's Tilly that's gonna kill us.
I don't know. He just sent me a message. Very funny, Brian.
That's the shooting drum.
Oh.
Not yet. Lori. Not yet. Lori's gone away.
Okay, no, Lori's here. I'm technology challenged. So I'll Venmo in 10 sorry bucks. And I forgot to tell everybody that I have a check for $315 to go to the community services for the toy drive. So huge thank you to everybody for doing that. That was great.
All right. And Johanna, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry I'm gonna miss the Christmas party tomorrow. I'm happy to be healthy. My youngest brother was transported here from Queens Hospital on Tuesday night, and he is awaiting a heart transplant. He's at UW Medical. So I'm just praying for that to go well.
Okay.
Happy and perfectly grateful for health and everybody in our family being around, all the new babies and the new lives and things like that. Happy that, my son's coming home again next week. It's with such a fast turnaround. But, just everybody I've been meeting lately, Derek, and just, different places I've been going, people I've been seeing, it's just really been a fruitfully blossoming time.
Excellent.
It's a super fun time of year, right, to get reconnected with people and friends and family. A little update, I'm gonna schedule another blood drive. I'm gonna go upstairs and see when we can reserve this room again for January or February. You guys probably know that the winter festival in downtown Lake Stevens is next Saturday. So put that on your calendar, and in the morning at 9 a.m. The girls soccer team won state, and they have never done that, and it's a huge celebration. There will be a parade at 9 a.m. from Lensing Park up to the high school. So I think we should go and support
And that's when?
our girls, Saturday, December 14th at 9 a.m. Yeah, so put that on your calendar too.
Yeah, that was an exciting playoff weekend for many of our teams. I'm sure Mary will tell us a little more. Get there. Chris, welcome.
Well, thank you. Couple small things make me happy. I was
Yes.
at grocery outlet yesterday and I saw Christine's wonderful note that she gave me for the empty bowls in 2004 posted by the front door. So that was really nice to see that the food bank is actually doing handwritten notes to say thank you. So thank you for that. It just made my day last night. And I hope Rochelle, your actor that is playing Dad's name is not Ken, although that would make my, kind of make me laugh a little bit, so we'll see.
That would make my
I'm
day.
dying to know who the actor is.
It can be arranged.
I was all thinking it was gonna be one of us.
Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody. I was gone for 2.5 months, left a lot of work behind and a lot of people pulled this thing together, great events. And it's nice that we have money in the bank. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
So we're excited to see you here.
Okay, I have a little problem here.
Uh-oh.
Lori is not here where, I can get change.
Right,
So I'm gonna give you, both bars.
there we go.
You have change?
I don't have enough change, sorry.
You're
I
fine.
can trade you another coin for your 20 though.
Already. Anyhow, but today's Friday and looks like it's gonna be a pretty good day.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord.
Gorgeous sunrise a few minutes ago, so. All right, Mr. Rand.
I'm gonna take care of Derek and make up for her since she didn't have change this morning.
All right, thank you.
I'm happy and I'm happy to be here. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Back to your side of the minute. Steve,
Just a busy week. Happy New Year. Happy it's Friday.
good deal.
And now I'm gonna go back to breakfast.
I have a happy 5. I'm glad it's Friday. I attended the EASC Ambassador Holiday Party the other day. Thank you, Chris, for supporting Sherry. Of course, appreciate you so much. And I just love this group and I love that we're growing and I'm excited for the party tomorrow and just love everybody.
Love you too, Eileen.
Debbie.
Just happy and have a nice Thanksgiving and happy to be with family. And beautiful summers and happy to be here.
Have some happy bugs. Jones, Timothy Steinruck showed up at O'Dark 30 Monday morning and is doing really well. We didn't know the first name until just after he was born. With the middle name, they gave him immediately and named him after the son-in-law who we lost. And so everything is great. It's joyful. It's amazing in life. And God, takes somebody from us, but also gives us somebody. So it's very joyful, especially this time of year. Yeah. Thanks.
I'm very happy and I want to thank everybody. We got the wonderful card in the mail the other day and my wife and I really appreciate it. It's very thoughtful. Thank you. Thank you.
Looks like you're happy.
For many reasons. Number one, happy to be here. Happy to have survived 7 days without electricity. I'm sure you all suffered along with everybody else. And the interesting thing is the first night we lost our electricity. Well, 2 of my daughters, one lives in Lake Stevens, the other one lives in Newcastle. But my oldest one lives in Nanaimo, which is on Vancouver Island. And they lost their electricity. So my whole family was in the dark Tuesday night. Next thing is that I already mentioned, my middle daughter had a grandson on Tuesday night. And she had a doctor's appointment. When saw the doctor, she says, "You need to go to the hospital now." 2 pushes and there he was. Do we have a name? No, not yet. We have a middle name and a last name, but not a first name.
Jones is a bill.
Baby. And so, and then the other great thing is, yesterday escrow closed on our house in South Lake Tahoe, so
Nice.
it's time to move my Rotary membership.
So you like us?
Tracy.
Yes, thank you. Happy to be here. Johanna, my heart goes out to you. And that was not a joke, but just praying for you and your family. I'm excited about part 2. So, yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So my son's birthday, who's in the Navy, is on the 25th, so we, for the past 3 years while he's been stationed in Virginia Beach, we go visit him and we do Thanksgiving there. This was the first time we actually quote unquote hosted Thanksgiving dinner for 5 of his Navy friends who also, their parents were in town. Yeah, it was a hot mess when you're not in your own place to try to cook, but it was pretty impressive to see these five guys at one time when my son was a kid would have just been acting up, cutting up and being a fool. But it's actually really cool to listen to them talk. In any of you guys that were in the military, their jargon, the abbreviations of everything. But then them also try to live up to being a sailor, meaning try to drink like a fish, cuss like a fish, and you constantly reminding them, hey, mom's in the room, you don't need to drink that much or anything. But it was pretty impressive. These guys were incredible. So I just, yeah, it was so awesome to sit across from these guys.
So it was cool. That's cool. I just have a lot of happy bucks today. I had a guy yesterday I spoke to. We have kind of a weird thing that happens to our firm where people become clients and then they love what we do so much they actually want to change careers. And this is one of those guys. And he got an MRI yesterday and found out that his liver cancer is back and he's on the donor list. And we had a mix up in our calendar where I was still in my gym clothes when I met with him. And I was wearing a hat that I only wear to the gym because I like what's on the hat, but it's not a good hat. And it says God's greater than our highs and lows. And it allowed me to have this faith-based conversation with this gentleman who has had a lot of Christ followers in his life, but never pushed over the line and got him getting into a Bible and all of that, and just kind of dipping his toe in water the way he never has before. And then with the bomb cyclone, I had a chance to go run my saw a lot on people's properties. And I just love being able to serve others, whether it's a conversation like that one or getting a chance to be the guy who can just cancel meetings and show up to make sure the nurse can get in for the infusion appointment the next day, that kind of thing. And yeah, so I'm just super grateful and really, really thankful to have been connected to this group. It's really fun to see people in town and have a meal with people, because when we moved it, my clients are all over the country. And so it's really neat to feel at home.
Happy to.
Okay, got money in my pocket. Okay, I've got happy bucks and hopeful bucks. So I'm happy. Yeah, okay, we're kicking patootie when it comes to sports. Yeah, we won state for girls soccer. Our football team also plays really, really well as our girls volleyball. So those are the great things our students are doing. We also then closed down our musical, Tuck Everlasting, another great thing our students are doing. So I'm like, okay, we have wonderful children. And to the nursing component, I wanted to share with you that we actually offer pathways into nursing and professional and careers. And a lot of our students are leaving us with the certification for a CNA, so Certified Nursing Assistant. So we're kind of getting them ready for that next step if they want to become the future nurse, doctor, or administrator for our public health institution. So I'm excited about that. And then I also just wanted to say I'm hopeful. We all know that our bond did not pass recently, and our board, as well as everybody on the team, we have asked folks, tell us more, what do we need to know, what did we miss, what do we need to do differently? And about 4,000 people
responded to our survey. And so we've pulled through all of that. The board's making a decision next week. It looks like they're gonna rerun the bond. Because when I think about the opening, why I'm happy on all the students' success, it does require a well-resourced school district to create that kind of success and that kind of energy. And I just listed about 3 or 4 little small things that we're doing. Take that for 10,000 children, and it's every single day. That we are the bedrock of democracy in our community, and in our schools and our nation. What we're doing, and I think about that a lot, is goodness and kindness and service. Truth, fairness, goodwill, better friendships, beneficial. That's what we do in public education every day. So as that bond comes out again, I would just appreciate any feedback from all of you and support. So there you have it.
Thank you.
Mary, will it be that 60%? It's still the 60%. I tried to change that, but the state said no.
Yeah,
So it's, yeah,
so we
60%.
need every single person to vote yes.
We had 15,200 people said yes. Of course, I support our schools. So I'm hoping that those folks are still part of our message. And then there's some folks that maybe didn't understand that it's 60%. So we want to make sure that we clarify it's over that simple majority. Anyway, we were very, very close. So we're excited. And it's-
Where are the gaps where people didn't vote? Like who's not voting?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Well, we had not every parent voted, so we have work to do there. And we also we need to reach our retired citizens, honestly. So we're trying to figure out what our medical looks like. How do we find access to our folks that don't. I don't have a kid in school right now, or my kids do something different. What's in it for me? High property value, high quality of life, and just that energy. That positive energy of our children, that optimism, that's what's in it for everybody, whether you've got kids in this school district or not. So that's what we're looking at. Yeah. Thank you.
Plus, even if you don't have kids in the district, you're still being serviced by those kids. You're through the various industries you visit, patronize or whatever. So.
Yeah.
Or your future firefighter to go to your house, have a medical emergency.
Yeah.
So I am happy. Thank you, Dr. Templeton. I unfortunately missed the meeting 2 weeks ago because I had to go rescue a bus because of the storm. That was a crazy week. Sorry, Ron, I thought about coming Friday, but my wife's duplex had to be cleaned for a new tenant.
You're fine.
Anyway, I'm looking forward to Rand's presentation. Sir. Oh, yes.
I do have one. I have Happy Bucks. Thank you. I have the pleasure of joining our Rotary down south as well, but thank you for having me. My Happy Bucks, or I get to learn from one of the greats here, Dr. Templeton here. And then my other Happy Bucks too, echoing what Mary had said, I have a kindergartner, and so just seeing that growth and development, I'm happy to report he is no longer playing rock, paper, scissors at carpet time. That he is engaging to work, and just seeing that reading development, it's really amazing. So in education, we like to problem solve and wrap around really hard issues, but then I get to come home and see the pure joy of a 5-year-old engaging in the learning and then learning to read. So it's really the best of both worlds right now. And we get to have conversations about why we don't play rock, paper, scissors at the carpet time, or, hit our friends at carpet time and play. So it's really fun. It's great. I just can't imagine working anywhere else other than helping our future and our kids. So thank you for having me.
Thank you. All right, so our speaker,
Ready?
Rand, we're gonna go because he's gotta go. Zoomers, if you can hear me, apologize that we must not be on the right link because the sharing.
We can't share. My apologies on 2 fronts. One is my son could not take the day off, and this morning my grandson has dads with donuts. So for you grandpas in the room, imagine how excited I was when I got a call and said, would you please take me to dads with donuts? So I've got 12 minutes and I'm out of here to go have donuts. My second apology is that if I'm your speaker, you have set a new low. Okay, so good luck on next week. Not you, Derek, not yet. You're all members of Rotary International, 1.2 million members around the world. In the United States, we make up 29% of Rotary membership, but we only make up 22% of volunteer hours. Isn't that interesting? So you're all part of this big, big team. Rotary is broken up, excuse me, globally into zones. Anybody know what zone you're in? It's just not you, James. Anybody know what zone you're in?
The blue one.
Okay, good enough. So Rotary's now divided up in all these zones. We are in zone 28. And zones are always partnered with another zones for training and that type of thing. So we're actually in 2832. When I was in my last Rotary Club, we were in zone 2627, which makes up almost the entire Western United States. Zone 32, we're in a weird zone too, because we share a zone with these guys back on the East Coast. It's weird. No other Rotary zone is like this. We are weird, okay? This is our zone, zone 28. It's weird, okay? Our district governor has to go to Toronto for training. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, but it is what it is. And there we are down there, we're little 50-50. We are a very, very small district. Compared to even like the Seattle district, 50-30 is much, much larger. But anyway, yeah, Bob, you came out of 50-30. So now let's get to conventions. Rotary International, back on that global level, we have an international convention every year. Last year it was in Singapore. This year it's going to be in Calgary, and you should all be going because you can drive to Calgary. And Rotary conventions are cool. Okay, talking 35,000 people. And it's just Rotary on a massive scale. Really makes you feel like you're part of a wonderful global organization. You should all go. And I'm not here to promote that conference. I'm here to promote our district conference, but you should still all go.
Who's going?
We're going. I'm going. Who's going? James going? I rented an Airbnb because hotels are already kind of sold out. It's going to be the largest convention Calgary has ever hosted. Then you come down to the zone level, and zones have their big conferences, right? And they're called zone institutes. And I'm fortunate that my team gets to produce the zone institutes for Rotary. This is one that we're doing in Albuquerque next year. We did the last one in San Diego. We've done in Phoenix, Tucson, all over the place. So that's the zone level conference. And then we have the district level conferences, okay? So the district conference this year is at Tulalip. How many have been to a district conference? They're kind of fun, aren't they? Especially when they're at a place like Tulalip. And we're also having a murder mystery at the district conference. So the district conference is made up of things like the House of Friendship, which this year is going to be called the House of Magic. And this is where clubs come along and they display the projects they've been working on. You'll have people like Shelter Box there and Russell Hampton selling shirts and that type of thing. Then you have general sessions. And in the general sessions, we have really great speakers. They're motivating, inspiring speakers. Anytime you do a conference, you want to engage your audience, you want to inspire your audience, and you want to motivate your audience. So this is what district conferences do. Did you all see the district conference promo video? Okay, so I'm not going to show it to you again. So Kendra pinged me early in the week and said, hey, could you talk to the group about a district conference? So I turned around to my AI application yesterday and I said, in one paragraph, explain to me what a Rotary District Conference is and why Rotarians should attend. And it gave me an outstanding answer, right? I'm not even gonna explain to you because AI did such a great job. This is why we do district conferences. I'm not gonna read it to you. I'll just let you read it yourself there for a second. Okay. Pull out your phones. Come on. Pull out your phones, get your camera on. Scan it.
You don't have your phone on you?
You can pretend, okay? It's just so disrespectful to not pretend you're doing this, okay? So you're gonna do this or you're gonna pretend that you're gonna do this, okay? You ready? Scan that, and that's gonna take you right to the registration link. Now, we already have like 5 people going. There's James is going, Chris is going, Gary's going, I'm going. And we're actually all on the committee that's producing the district conference. So you should go. And since you live right here, you really don't even need a hotel room, right? Although a conference is all about heads and beds, right? When you do a conference, you guarantee the hotel. So many people are going to book rooms. That always makes the district governor and his team really stress it. Because if we're committed to 150 rooms and only 77 people have booked rooms, we have a problem. The district has to make up that money. So it's a big deal. So support your governor. Does anybody have any questions about district conference?
What's the cost? I didn't see it on the thing.
James, how much it costs to go to the district conference? Is it really that much?
I think it's 300, so it's for sure. It's in December 31st is that's the deadline for the early
Early bird.
bird special.
Thank
which I
you,
think
that's
is
right.
$3.50.
If you register by and pay, not only do you get the discount, but you're entered to win a 2-night stay in Dave's waterfront home over on Camino Island. So everybody who registers and pays by December 31st is in this drawing to stay over at his beachfront home.
How many people are expected to attend them?
So about right now, we've got about probably 110 registered right now. And so district conferences are different. So we produced a district conference for 50/30 where over 1,000 people showed up. We have produced another district conference where 32 people showed up. So
Last time we were at Loyal for a district conference, I think we had about 250.
yeah. So it'll be a good crowd. They're gonna do a murder mystery. They've got some tours planned. I don't know if you know this, but the Tulalip Casino Resort has got beautiful artwork. I mean, notable artwork. And they do an art walk tour and they take you around the campus and show you all of these really impressive works of art by notable artists. Plus you can drink and you can gamble. And so.
I think there's some golf activity beforehand and a couple other.
Right, and all of that information is right there. Just scan that QR code. I'm terribly sorry. I'm gonna go have donuts with my grandson. I hate to leave you early. James?
Where's, you know where the next district conference is in 26?
It's gonna be back up in, the next 2 district conferences are gonna be back up at Hot Springs in Canada. What's the name of the hot springs? Harrison Hot Springs. So here this year and then the next 2 years up in Canada. So this is your chance to go to a district conference. It's close by. You drive to it, don't have to spend the night. And I didn't know it was that expensive, but I'm sure there's a good discount before the person.
It was $300 and some dollars.
Yeah. Yeah.
3 days and all the, everything.
That's for 3 days, right? Include your meals and all of that good stuff, all of the activities.
Bring a significant other to the dinner.
Correct? Yep.
Amy's been there before.
Yeah, we had a great time when it was in,
So,
Semiahmoo.
yeah, you did have a good time.
I
seen
always
videos
have
of
a
that.
good time. Okay, whatever.
It's almost like there's a story. Is there a story we need to hear?
Oh, yes.
And now she's blushing, so there's definitely a story.
Do not reveal, Amy.
My friends, that's all I've got. I'm sorry to so boring. I'll see you next week. Have a great weekend. No, I'll see you tomorrow for those.
Yes.
Oh, I can't. Man, I'm jealous.
Soon, your time will come.
I've done it.
You guys, Zoomers didn't leave us.
Because they heard what was going on.
Yeah, they heard it.
Yeah.
Couldn't see it, but they heard it. All right, we got 15 minutes. I don't know what to do. I don't. Anybody got anything to add?
Have a donut.
Okay, we're gonna have a donut eating contest for the last 15 minutes. Who are our competitors?
Let's not do that.
No, if no one has anything else to add, we'll call her early, hang out, chat with each other and look forward to tomorrow night. Rochelle, any last words about tomorrow night?
Murder.
Murder.
Sounds pretty great.
Yeah. I'll make sure I keep my wife away from you because I might give her some ideas.
Oh. He's got plenty already, don't worry.
Yeah. All right. We'll officially adjourn and just
We'll mingle about.
mingle about. Chat amongst yourself.
Brian, you want to see your sign? And then Bob, this is for your wife.
It's a great. Misha, you can see him saying. You know, I can't really.
It was so embarrassing. They did their little thing. And then the little- I'll see you later.
They said, oh, my, birthday, and then you can see the random jobs. I had to go up there. I mean, you don't want to keep on.
Never. They had no clue the other process.
Okay, here's all the.
So I looked at that.
Yeah, I just. She was really dominated. Well, you know, what they're saying is 75 and over. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My podcast that I'm releasing.
Yeah.
You know, we just started re-releasing episodes. And if you can think of something that would look awesome on the wall, just send me a picture.
Okay.
Anyway, I won't be at the other thing today. Daniel couldn't make it, and that's why I'm doing it with him to kind of get him exposed.
Yeah.
So it didn't work for his schedule this time, so I'm going and getting some rehab done with the elbow. So.
Nice.
Look at that cranial elbow I get as soon as I string down. You can play with it. You can touch it if you want. Because grandmas won't let you touch their elbows, but you don't touch mine. See, look at this grandma elbow, Cara. It's just,
You know
it's
what
very
that's called,
creepy. What's it called?
Oh,
okay, I've never heard that before.
Yep.
Is that, it's probably like an actual tech.
Right. It is, yeah.
This thing.
Isn't that funny?
Isn't that awesome? Way over there on the wall. I think we need to hold the sign over there while you plug it in. I'll hold it. That way he can get a good look at it.
Try to change some things around, so I might go.
Okay.
I'll let you know. Oh, that'd be great. That's awesome, yeah. Yeah. So I saw she was set up at Arlington during some thing. And she had that done, but it didn't have the USN deal. And I was like, I want the USN deal for my son. So.
Your wing is really
Back in it, got a short circuit back.
You know what I would almost you try something.
Yeah.
When we need to be in the stores.
Hey, Brian, you want to be a third here? Yeah.
When we went, they went to San Katie, right after.
I know you don't get the big bag.
Everybody went to San Katie. My son, that key, that somebody else. So they all went there.
reality. And he announced that we were asking around last weekend, right?
They took the family court, like,
That's what-
that's what made the space about the
So that's one who's there.
I mean, unless you. Yes, you know, the shop, you know, or you like, but, start with trying to put on. How do they? They're finding all the.
I'm sorry. What is that? Take it. So, interestingly, one right side of the a couple of outlets today. When they try to sell it, I'm not here. This is what we talk. It's about $1. Understand that? I'm not trying to do it now.
Yeah.
Simplify. We bring that back. And we had it. So every $100,000 in a house. Okay. Sure, it'll be like, you know, for that. That's really fine. I'll put it on. That way you don't.
She won't be there tomorrow.
So I know.
Yeah.
This year, but it's.
So we're gonna try and simplify. I can't find it, but yeah, there are guys out there. But you're right. That's what you like. Otherwise, I can also hear asking.
Okay, thank you very much. For all you do. Yeah. You too. Have fun in warm weather. Oh. Well, Gary's probably.
Yeah.
You have to rub it home and rub it in. All right, you too.
Maybe, well, I'm gonna get a bit more specific. We are high performers, we're high achievers, but we also are seeing pathways that are not.
Going to Hawaii. Going with some friends to the lobby. And Ronnie and I are going to last year. And you know,